This is a video of our 1987 340 Express Cruiser that we have for sale. On the exterior, we have all redone upholstery, and throughout the boat there is all freshly redone teak wood. Up here, we have a fully redone console. All these switches, all of the gauges work. All of these switches, I'm going to show you how everything works right here. We've got our nav lights. You just flip that on. The vents, there's a vent in the bathroom. This one controls the stereo system, which either plays inside or out. This one we don't have set up to do anything. The head, which is obviously the restroom. We don't have our treat set up to do anything. The wipers, which all three wipers on the port, center, and the starboard sides all work. After you have that up, you control them with these. So if you turn the wipers on and you just need your starboard side, there you go. Down here we've got, after you flip your nav lights up, if you want to turn them on, you can either run them up to drive, or if you're just parked at night, you can flip them down for your anchor. All of that works. The bilge, which is on auto right now, which is down, flip it up and it'll turn the forward bilge on. And you put the aft bilge on. You could hear that just kicked on. There's water back there. And then we have our horn right here, which is controlled by the trim horn switch. Alright, coming over here to this side, we've got our two blowers. We've got our water, which is the water in the head and in the galley. The spotlight, which controls the spotlight at the front of the boat. You flip it on right here. And then down here, there's a little switch and a toggle that'll move it. So if you look up there by the front, I don't know if you could tell it's going on and off from there. Okay, down here we've got our trim horn, which you heard the horn before. And then when you flip this, the trim is over here. So you control the trim tabs. This one is not connected to anything. We've got our windlass, which is a brand new windlass motor we just replaced mid-summer. You flip it on up here, then you use this switch down here to control it on or off, and then you can drop it using this right here. So if you listen closely, you can hear the chain dropping, and pull it back up. Now we've got our cabin lights, which will control the lights on the interior, and then the cockpit lights, which is the cockpit's lights, are the lights outside in the cockpit, which they are LED, if you can see them up there. One of the things in this boat that I love, other than the newly redone super shiny teak, is this very wide door. This side slides this way, nice and smooth. This side slides to the left, and if you could see, it is super wide, which also makes it, when you're in the cabin and someone's up here, that you can communicate a little better. You come down here to the left. This is our bar area. This is an ice maker right here. And this is the garbage can under here. Over here we've got slots that hold glasses. If you can see that, it's a little dark. And over here it's made where you could put some bottles or something else for storage. This is the generator control panel. Right now we've got it turned off. To start the generator, you're just going to lift up on the run, hold that, let that prime, and then you push up on start. Hear that kick on. Hold that for a second. Go. You're good to go. Then from here you'll switch from off to ship. Once it's on ship, you've got your main right there. That's the main breaker for this. Your outlets are on. Hot water heater on. The hot water heater was replaced in May, brand new. Stove and microwave, refrigerator and ice maker, air conditioning, and your AC converter. And then this is the water level. I'll tell you how much water is in the boat. Right now it looks like it's pretty close to being full. This right here we've got is a brand new white leather futon. It's faux leather. This was purchased in June. You've got your stereo up here. So stereo switch is right now turned off, but if it was on, you could look over here. We've got a USB. You could plug your iPhone into that, and you this also obviously plays CD and radio. I'll flip that on in a minute so you can see. And the radio is now turned on. Over here we have the berth and the front of the boat. In the berth, there is a closet right here. This closet I use to store the covers for the boat. We have the cockpit cover, and then the isinglass that wraps around down here. We haven't used that in a while since it's still summertime. There are also 2 drawers down there, and then you have your mirror closet over here. Now to the galley. The galley, all redone wood, also very shiny and pretty. Here's your faucet. Turn that on. Really big sink. Helps to do dishes in here. It's nice and big. You have your 3 drawers right there, and a pretty good cabinet for food. Over here is your microwave, which this microwave is a very strong microwave, much stronger than the microwaves you have in the other boats. It says it is 1100 watts. And above that is the stove, which this lifts up, and there are your burners underneath. Here is the refrigerator. Open that up. And above that is the flat screen television, which pulls out. So if you're back in the berth, you can pull it out a little closer towards you. If you're sitting over here on this futon, you can turn it. It swivels. And this television has the hookups in the back for HDMI and USB. On to the head. It is right here. Has a nice big mirror. You can see right there is everything in there. Now, to take a shower in here, this entire room is the shower. The drain is over here in the corner. The shower head, which we keep up here, is, you take this out. Oh. You hang the head up here on the hook, which adjusts. You can get lower or higher, depending on how tall. And then we take this piece, you pull this back, put that right on there, release, and it is locked in. And this water works very well. That is a lot of pressure out of this sink. Also, in the head there is a electrical outlet right there. This is your power vent, which you flip the switch up in the cockpit to get this to turn on and off, which works through there. And then over here is your drain, and back out to the door. When you're using your shower, you also want to pull down your shower curtain. Unsnap this, it unrolls to cover that wood and protect it from the water. Now, I'm going to start the boat for you. You're going to flip your blowers on. You should probably leave your blowers on for a good few minutes before you start the boat. We're going to flip both the engines on and get our keys. Now that alarm you heard, that is to let us know that the key is turned on and the oil pressure is going up, but the motor has not started. They are carbureted motors. You need to pump this a few times to get it primed, and then it's pretty easy from there. You just flip the switch. Nice and easy. To the other side. Come back here. And there you have it. That's pretty much a tour of the boat. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back soon.